Oh, tell us more about that. How did COVID change the landscape of the workplace in the Philippines?
Today, you don't need to be in the office every day. And that means that you can apply for a job knowing that you're going to be remote forever. So companies like Airbnb, for example, just declare that their employees can be remote for the infinite time that 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗃 decides it to be, for example. If I was, let's say, in my home and I happen to be, let's say, disabled, or as the millennials would call it, as reduced, people with reduced mobility, which, by the way, is a differentiation of the term versus being disabled, right? I can now apply for a job because I don't need to be in the office all the time. Same thing also, there are people who may be experiencing mental wellness issues and therefore they can't socialize as much, but they're more comfortable working in the convenience of their home. They can just stay at home and still be able to be fit to work in that organization.
Do you think the concept of fitness to work is becoming more mainstream in the corporate language?
It is, and I do hope it doesn't get politicized.
What do you mean by that?
Because right now, for example, in the Philippines, if you look at the Mental Health Act, down to, let's say, the Magna Carta for disabled people, it remains to be in the hands of the company and the medical practitioner that they have hired. So let's say, for example, a typical case study is, can I let go of my employee if she happens to be mentally ill and is no longer productive because she can't go to work or she can't even submit the reports?
Yeah.
That is in the hands of the medical practitioner assigned to evaluate the competency, and also the HR and the boss who can say that, you know, she's been out for 2 months and I can't afford to have this employee out for 2 months. So those things, there is no set rule for that. The government leaves that in the hands of the company to decide as long as they meet the definition, which, by the way, is generic definition of the law.